As we reflect upon the one-year anniversary of Superstorm Sandy, what lessons have been learned? We'll talk about that today on Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Laura Jones. With me is Lenora Bonafonte. She is the Communications Director for Cape May County. Good to have you here.
Pleasure to be here, Laura.
You're also spokesperson for the emergency management. So can you talk a little bit about what the county has done to improve its emergency management?
Well, first of all, Laura, we've learned so much from Superstorm Sandy, and Cape May County was lucky we were not hit as hard as our fellow communities up north. However, many of our shore communities suffered severe flooding, high winds, damage, and it took a while to recover. But some of the things that we learned, of course, you know, communications is vital in an emergency, and we want to make sure that people have the latest and the most correct information at their hands. So we created a new website, CapeMayCountyEmergency.net, and on that website you can go to that and find the latest weather briefs, the latest reports on road closings, when you can come back, when you have to leave. Also preparedness information about what you need to do to prepare your home, information about different type of weather events, tornadoes, hurricanes, whatever you need to know. So that's good to be prepared in advance.
Always good to take a look at the website, and then in the event of an actual emergency, if you're thinking, wait, do I go to the county website or this one? They'll merge, and it does it. You can go to CapeMayCountyGov.net, and it will take you there as well.
Yes. The emergency site will become the primary site in a disaster or an emergency. So then people can do that, and also with the social media connections will be to our county Facebook page, so people can get the latest. Social media was a plus and a minus in Sandy, because many people were posting that were not official posts saying, you know, we're fine here, come back, but the roads from where you are to where you have to go might be closed. So it's important that you go to an official Facebook page for information, to the source.
Right to the source. And some of the other things that you've done, you've tapped into the federal government for help in making sure there are vehicles and other things to be able to help.
Yes, our emergency management office, under the direction of Marty Paludi, worked after the fact to say, what do we need to do to make sure we're prepared? And there's change in the regulations with the New Jersey National Guard, where they will only send out now high vehicle in mission-specific events. So therefore, to be prepared, the County Office of Emergency Management wanted to make sure we had our own 16 high-wheel vehicles, generators, cages for our animals. So what they did is, through the government surplus, they're able to find this equipment all over the country and then bring it back to Cape May County.
I think that was a huge issue. A lot of service stations weren't able to power up. They didn't have generators. They couldn't. Cape May is gone, and they have that in place. And you brought up animals. As far as sheltering efforts and animal sheltering, there's a plan for that now too.
Yes, and Cape May County has been working on sheltering, and in Sandy we found that we did need to shelter people in place in Cape May County during the emergency, and a lot of people, especially our elderly senior citizens, will not go to a shelter without their pets. So we have been working on that. During Sandy we did have 2 places at different shelters for animals, but now we have a new county animal response team called CART, and through our Office of Emergency Management, volunteers are working to make sure that animals will have sheltering during an emergency.
All right, so you've got the new website as well as the county one. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us, and we thank you for watching this edition of Comcast Newsmakers. I'm Laura Jones. We'll see you next time.